I am not a member of Zamfara State.
Congress Forum (APC) has formally apologized to the Minister of State for Defense Bello Matawalle, retracting its earlier protest and calls for an investigation into his tenure as governor of Zamfara State. Speaking at a press conference in Abuja, the APC Forum spokesperson Benjamin Yaksa said they are not indigenous of Zamfara State and were sponsored by Governor Dauda Lawal to protest against the Minister of State for Defense, Dr. Matawalle. He clarified that the current press conference was not sponsored by anyone, including the minister, emphasizing that the press conference was sponsored by the All Progressive Forum in case anyone suggests otherwise. While he revealed that the group had expelled members who led the protest at the Economic and Financial Crime Commission office, Yaksta stated that a committee was set up to investigate the incident and it was discovered that the financial inducement had influenced the protest. The forum admitted that its allegation was unfounded and driven by personal interest, particularly dissatisfaction with perceived distribution of state resources.
APC Forum issues apology to Minister of Defense, Bello Matawalle. The All Progressive Congress APC Forum has issued a formal apology to the Honorable Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawalle, in response to previous protests and allegations regarding his tenure as governor of Zamfara State. The forum, in a statement released today, expressed regret for its earlier actions, admitting that the accusations against Matawalle were unfounded and influenced by personal interest rather than facts. The protest, which involved several members of the APC forum, had called for an investigation into Matawalle's governorship, alleging mismanagement of state resources. However, following an internal investigation, the forum has now acknowledged that these claims were baseless and primarily driven by greed. The organization revealed that some of its members were financially induced, which clouded their judgment, resulting in the false allegations. The implicated members have since been expelled from the forum, and the leadership has distanced itself from the protest. Unfounded claims, financial inducement, and expulsion. Our initial claims were entirely unfounded and stemmed from a misguided desire to participate in the distribution of state resources, which we believe were being unfairly allocated to bandits and certain media practitioners. The APC Forum's statement read, "Unfortunately, greed clouded our judgment, leading us to make false allegations against Minister Bello Matawalle. The forum, admitted that its members acted out of self-interest rather than in the best interest of Zamfara State. Financial inducement, they revealed, was a significant factor in influencing the protest, as individuals sought to benefit from the sharing of state resources. The leadership took swift action, expelling the members involved in leading the protest to the offices of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, therefore emphasizing the forum's commitment of upholding truth and integrity moving forward." I am not a member of Zamfara State. These protests were actually sponsored by the governor of Zamfara State against Bello Matawalle. Therefore, we are calling on any other group involved in this protest in one way or the other to withdraw from this protest. From today, we are officially making a statement that we are withdrawing from any form of protest against Bello Matawalle. Why I said we are withdrawing is because we have found out that there are no basic claims regarding the allegations made. Therefore, we see no reason to carry on with the protest.
Yaksat acknowledged that it was an unfortunate incident that the greed clouded their sense of judgment, leading them to make false accusations against Matawalle. Ibrahim Mohammed, the forum's convener, also praised Matawalle for his role in combating banditry in the Northwest region, commending his leadership and bravery as key to restoring hope to the area. He commended Matawalle for his strategic leadership in fight against banditry. As Mohammed said, his efforts are crucial to Nigerian security, as he urged him to continue in his work.
In addition to issuing an apology, the APC Forum commended Bello Matawalle for his outstanding leadership in tackling the security challenges they have. plagued Zamfara State and the northeast region of Nigeria. As governor, Matawalle took a hands-on approach to addressing the region's persistent issue of banditry, personally leading the charge against this criminal element in instilling hope in communities affected by violence. We commend Minister Matawalle for changing the tide in the fight against banditry for personally leading the war effort in Northeast, the forum stated. His bravery and strategic leadership have brought much needed hope and security to the region, and his contribution remains vital to the safety and security of Nigeria as a whole. The forum also expressed gratitude to Matawalle for his understanding and forgiveness, acknowledging that the damage caused by the baseless allegation could have undermined his credibility and the crucial work he is doing to secure Nigeria. Yeah, the protest is being sponsored by the governor of Zamfara State to just spoil Matawale's name. But after making our findings, we came to realize that Matawalle is really not who they say he is. So there's nothing really bad with him and whatever he's doing. And for that, we on our own decide to cut off the protests.
The forum engaged its members to adopt a renewed sense of integrity and pledge to work for betterment the betterment of Zamfara State. They also expressed gratitude for Matawale's forgiveness. Àwọn ló mọ̀, kí ló kàn mí?